Well, I was back on the garage sale trail this past Saturday. I went to a community garage sale with a friend of mine. He lives in that neighborhood. So we drove around there for a few hours. I think we hit about 20-ish garage sales. So I got a few stores and I'll share them with you. So the very first one we went to, and we were a little bit early, maybe 10 minutes early. But there were some other people there and they were already picking over the stuff, so we wouldn't feel uncomfortable barging in ourselves. So the first thing I spot was this weird looking thing. So that's some kind of odd cartridge or bullet or something. So I picked it up, looked at it. Well, when I rolled it over, it's actually got the eagle symbol carrying the swastika and U-boat on it. So I thought this was a German World War II artifact for sure. Still wasn't quite sure what it was, so I popped the top off, and it's a lighter. There's no flint in it. So I'd never seen anything like that before. I like to collect war artifacts from the First World War and the Second World War. So when you're at the garage sale, you've got to make up your mind right away. As soon as you put something down, the next person will pick it up and it's gone. So you don't want to hesitate. So as soon as I'd never seen this before, one like this before, I just bought it right away. However, when I got back home there, I did some internet research on it, and I can't find another one like it on the internet from a reliable source that sells German artifacts from the Second World War. So I'm kind of having second thoughts now. I think it's actually a reproduction of some sort. I didn't see one, as I said, I didn't see one exactly like it, but I saw on one site where there was a similar idea, round lighter and that. The guy had said that that was a reproduction from China. So right now I'm not very hopeful that this is an original. It looks quite worn and everything, which initially I didn't have any concerns. I thought it was old, but it's got a very smooth finish on it. It's almost like it's got a lacquer finish on it, so that would tip it off to me that it's a repo. But anyways, I'll do a little more research on this one, but right now I'm thinking that this is a reproduction. I don't think the guy that sold it to me though knew it was that. I asked him where he got it, and he said he'd gotten it off CanadianGunNuts.com. That's a website I bought lots of military stuff off of. And I had a phone call. Shoot. Where was I? So anyways, like I say, I don't think the guy knew that it was questionable. So I'll just keep looking. I might run across another one, but as I say, I think it's probably a reproduction. So that was a little bit disappointing. I thought this was the score of the day, but apparently not. Maybe not. So another thing I got was this brass pot. So this is an old one. It's actually in pretty good shape. The bottom's a bit dimpled on it. So this is all brass, and then it's got the handle here is cast iron. So I can just tell from the way it's constructed, this is a fairly old piece. So this would be kind of a cool thing, just put up on a shelf or something like that. Put, who knows, put some flowers in it or something. Kind of neat display piece, I think. Then I got a set of these Hoegaarden glasses. They're a nice heavy beer glass. So Hoegaarden is a Belgian beer. The woman that bought these off said she bought them for her son-in-law. She was going to send them to him for Father's Day, but the postage was too much on them. She claimed that she'd paid $20 a piece. Another stinking phone call. I actually took the day off work. I'm going to pick up an aluminum boat later. So I'm at home in my shop, but the phone won't stop ringing. So anyways, I got these beer glasses. So like I said, the lady said they were worth, to her, she said she paid $20 a piece. So I looked at them online there, I saw them like $10, $15. So I got a set of two of these. I gave her $5 for the pair. I didn't really need them. I don't usually buy glassware, but lately I've been buying glassware all over the place. So as I said, this Hoegaarden is a Belgian beer. I was tempted to buy some Belgian, this Hoegaarden Belgian beer. Do a little review of it using the Hoegaarden glass. But I researched the beer a bit, and it's one of these beers where they add yeast in the bottle and it's double fermented. And if you've seen any of my previous videos where I review beer, I hate that kind of beer that's made in that fashion. But anyways, the glasses are nice, so that was the other item. So then, got this 12-inch Craftsman crescent wrench. This is another 12-inch one. This is from Diamond Tool and Horseshoe in Duluth, Minnesota. Well, that's actually cool right in its own. I never noticed that. Then I got a Fuller. This is a says a number 6. So I'm guessing that's a number, sorry, a 6-inch crescent wrench. So they're all in pretty good shape. And I got 2 of these ratchet things. I've seen these before, but I've never actually owned one before. To be honest, I've never seen anybody use one. Now, I think that this just goes over the bolt, but there's no size on it, which is kind of strange. So they both got hex heads in them. So I don't know what they're for. Some kind of a ratchet wrench. Maybe put an Allen wrench through there and ratchet it. Not quite sure. And this one here is a similar version. It's got a swivel head and a ratcheting part to it. This one looks like he put a 1/2-inch drive extension in there. Now, I bought all these tools together as a package. It was only $5, so I wasn't worried too much about whether I'd use those or not. This Craftsman crescent wrench is probably worth 15-20 bucks on its own, so I was happy with that. And then went to another one. Well, there was a Craftsman ball peen hammer. Actually, the hammer's in really good shape. The handle's in good shape on it. It was $1, so there's just no way I can pass up a ball peen hammer in good condition for $1. And then there was another place. This is an Armstrong ball peen hammer, a little smaller one. Same thing, it's pretty good shape. The handle's not quite as good on this one. But I think I paid $2 for this one. So those were the score. Oh, and also too, I got a barbecue. We're at another place, and this woman had a barbecue that belonged to her daughter. And her daughter had moved out, left the barbecue behind. She'd only used it a couple of times. There were still all the stickers on it and everything. It was kind of dirty there. She didn't clean it, obviously, the time she'd used it, but otherwise it was in good shape. So actually the woman gave it to me. So I took it to work there. We're going to use it at the shop. Later on in the summer, we'll have some hamburger barbecues or something like that on Fridays. So I scooped that up too. So it was a pretty good day on the trail, other than the possibly fake German artifact. But like I say, if you've never seen something before, that's probably the time to buy it. And you can't hesitate, can't put it down, think about it, because when you go back and pick it up, it'll be gone. So I took a chance on it, probably lost, but no big deal. So anyways, that's it for now, and I hope to see you again after the next Garage Trail adventure. Bye now.